No, I just mumbled.
If Lost Joke can actually make it here tonight, what we're just gonna do is dick around and kill some zombies and shoot the shit for a little bit. And we'll just have a short stream.
Alright.
Because I don't want to, I don't want to push the story forward without him, but then again, I don't want to just cancel the whole stream, so. Ow. Oh yeah, there's other zombies. Oh yeah. Wait, what's my, I've already forgotten my buttons. Hold on. Let's go. Oh yeah, okay. Got it. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, I kind of forgot everything, so.
Oh, I can't use this weapon anymore. I can't repair it anymore. Can't take upgrades off, I don't think.
Nah. You just lose them once it breaks. I'm not gonna use mine until I find a really good weapon though.
Yeah, I shouldn't have put mine on that pipe, but I did. Double XP is still on.
Oh yeah, so we'll level up faster. Is it usually
Yeah.
like really slow?
It's not that slow. I think it gets faster as you kind of go, which is kind of weird because you think it'd slow down as you go, but once we unlock, which we're not going to do tonight because we can't push the story forward, but once we unlock the ability to do stuff at night, we could potentially level up a lot faster.
Yeah.
Because you get like double XP at night. Need a new weapon.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, Craig, if Lost Joke can't join us, we're just going to dick around a little bit and just kill zombies and chat and stuff for a little bit, and then we'll probably have a short stream and we'll just have to try again next week. So we won't do any like quests or missions or anything like that. Just kind of roam around. Oh. I feel like this game is louder right now than it used to be. I have to turn it down a little bit more.
Too really loud.
Oops.
Accidentally started launching Project Zomboid.
Could you imagine something with the complexity of Project Zomboid that actually plays like Dying Light?
Okay, Dying Light, just because you used to be in 4K doesn't mean you have to span yourself across both of my monitors now. Dying Light, you dipshit. This is clearly not working. How do you think this is functional?
Are you having difficulties, Greg?
The video options are off my screen.
Oh, that It's not. That's not what you'll want.
They're both having trouble.
No, I'm good. No more 4K. It was kind of fine, but it was a little bit low FPS.
I think you and I have sort of vaguely equivalent graphics cards.
Yeah. I think mine is older than yours.
Yeah.
It was like really expensive at the time.
Mine might be like very slightly better than yours, but like not by much. Well, another few months and hopefully that'll change. Hopefully I'll get a new one.
I need a new CPU.
What can you get? Can you just get a new one without getting anything else?
No,
Like
I
a new
need a new
motherboard and stuff?
motherboard.
Oh, really?
I have a RAM slot that's... If I put a RAM stick in it, it corrupts my whole computer.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Well, I would, you know, I'm not a shill or anything, but I have had good luck with my AMD CPUs.
I probably won't get AMD though.
How many RAM
No?
slots do you have?
No. Or
I think one of my old motherboards a few years ago had that same problem where if I filled all 4 like slots, it wouldn't kill the computer, but it would like make the computer run really slowly for some reason because the last slot was like bad somehow.
Can you not just use 2 16-gig sticks?
I could, but I'd want to get a new motherboard anyway
Yeah, I suppose.
to get a more recent CPU.
Yeah. I mean, I think AMD is typically better for price.
It is. That's why you go AMD because, well, especially in the case of the 5000 series CPUs, when they first came out. Like, I think Intel is technically has better CPUs now, but like they're expensive as fuck. But when the 5000 series CPUs first came out, which is only, you know, like earlier this year or late last year, it was basically better than what Intel had at the time for cheaper than any of the Intel CPUs.
Yeah, when I actually had money, I did go Intel just because they're technically better, but they're not better for your money.
Yeah.
Like, it's a big premium for a small increase in performance.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really have a budget. Like, I could get what I want. I'm just kind of stingy.
Money is no object over here. Look at Mr. Bourgeois.
But for the thing,
Mr.
I mean,
Bourgeois with an
it's all
actual
I do,
job.
right?
Like the only one of us with an actual
Just-
job, I feel like.
Mr. Employed over here.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really spend money out on anything else. So.
Start getting into Gunpla, then you won't have any money for computer parts.
What do I spend stupidly? Maybe like food. I spend too much money on food.
This guy just said, this zombie just said, he was like, blah, 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 please, no, blah, blah, blah.
They speak.
Yeah, because I think it's supposed to be more of a, like a virus disease kind of thing. So sometimes their old self can
Yeah, but they'll still be trying to kill you even when they're like begging for mercy or something.
Yeah, they are. That's what happened to this guy. He was like, please, and then immediately started attacking me again.
I think it's supposed to be kind of like
Resident Evil.
almost like muscle memory, except not quite. Like they're just residual brain activity.
Oh, okay.
Cookies.
Crane, 3/4 of all air drops fall in the cauldron. So if you start from there,
Ow.
you have the best chance of getting to that drop before Rice is melted.
I don't think they have like particularly coherent statements that they make. It's just like utterances.
I mean, this guy definitely sounded like he was begging for his life.
Was it like a full sentence?
He cowered and put his hands over his face and said, "Oh, please!" And then he immediately went back to zombie growling and attacking me.
Yeah, that's probably as coherent as they get. But even that's not really a full sentence.
So I saw the final episode of Orville.
Yeah.
Did you see it yet?
No, did it seem like it was intended as a series finale?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, all the exciting stuff happened last week. This episode was more lighthearted and kind of finishing up one particular story. But of course, it still had the moral quandary of the week. I mean, there was still that. Got a statue.
You guys aren't even together.
No, we're just dicking around. I thought
you're just playing the game separately.
I mean, this is what we're doing. We're just messing around because we can't really do any missions or anything.
You guys lose power a lot in America.
No.
Depends on where you are and what's going on. I used to. I don't know why. Like, I don't know what they changed. But I don't lose power as often now. The power, I would say, is a little bit fucky in my area, but I don't really fully lose power anymore. I don't know what it is they changed in the last few years. And the thing is, like, I don't live in, like, a shitty, like, in the middle of nowhere place. Like, I don't live in a city. I live in a suburb. I live in a fairly densely populated suburb. So it's not like I live in some kind of rural farmland where power is an issue.
No.
I know there have been brownouts from, the hot weather. Jesus.
Many people in the U.S. live in a more remote place than even exists in the UK.
That is true.
Yeah, even if you're like in a town.
Yeah, it could be like a really remote town. Where I live now used to be a little bit remote. Like, it is kind of outside the city, and like when I first moved here, there were stores around here, but there wasn't that much in terms of like other big things, big areas, big places to go. But then over the years, it's really risen up, and there's like a ton of stuff here, and there's like a big mall around. There's a lot of like restaurants and shit. It just kind of really expanded in the last like 20 years.
Oh, you live in San Francisco.
No, I don't.
But you said there's shit.
I mean, there is shit around here. I live in a...
Is it human shit?
I live in... Yes, and animal shit. I live in a, popular Midwestern city that no one remembers exists. No one outside the city ever thinks of this city as being as populated as it is, even though it is, in fact.
How can it be called popular then?
I don't know. People move here all the time. There's some big corporations here, including ones that you have actually heard about and perhaps even enjoy the products of.
I don't recall enjoying any products.
Do you enjoy Wendy's?
Jade, I'm getting close to the drop zone.
No.
Good.
Oh.
Find some
Well,
shelter
then you don't.
and wait.
You don't want to join that.
Most of the jobs seem to fall
I don't remember
exactly
actually
in
all
that
of the
area.
other like major corporations here. There's Abbott, I think, is a major corporation. I don't know if they're
There's a
headquartered
crate.
here
It
or if
looks
they just have
intact.
a.
Check out what's inside.
Wait, what's going on? Don't go to the crates. Don't go to the airdrops. That's part of the missions. We
think
don't
I
want to do that. I don't think I am. Craig, are you doing it?
Go do it. I'm just happen to be.
Oh.
I just happen to be near it.
Okay.
I used to like Wendy's, but the two that are near me have like the quality standards of I don't know, an extremely bad place.
Yeah, I do feel like, I think we've talked about this before, but I do feel like fast food places, like, yeah, they're garbage food, but they can be good, but they're either hit or miss. Like if you get there and the food has been properly prepared and it's fairly fresh, it can taste really good and be enjoyable. And yet if you get there like 10 minutes later and it's been sitting there under the red lamp for just a few minutes, then it tastes like absolute shit, and it's the worst thing in the world.
Well, in my experience, a restaurant is either well managed or it isn't. So
yeah,
even if you theoretically could get lucky and something might be fresh, it's usually just that nothing is fresh and everything is... They're always using the least fresh ingredient for one, and they have bad standards about when to just throw stuff out.
always
So,
fresh, never frozen, Craig. That's the Wendy's motto.
yeah, well, that doesn't happen in practice.
I have actually been to the Wendy's that is right next to where their corporate offices are, because it's not that far away from where I live. Like, I can get there in like a 10-minute drive. And I wouldn't say it's any different from the Wendy's that is right across the street from me. In this case. Like, it was fine.
You go there and hit on Wendy. You get lucky, you could have a lot of money.
Yeah, let me look up. Let me look up this. Major corporations.
She's just waiting for the right suitor.
There we go. So apparently, we have the Honda North American HQ, Huntington Bank, which I belong to. I'm gonna dox myself.
I don't care about Honda. I'm a Mazda fan.
I like Mazda too. Apparently, we have the American HQ for DHL. Let's see. Apparently, we have a major State Farm thing going on here. I don't know if we're the HQ for that though. I know we're the HQ for Nationwide.
What do you see right now?
What do I see right now?
Yeah.
Nothing. Are you... I hear you trying to kick me. I see your like name tag, but I don't see you. Oh, hi.
I guess I was occluded because I was inside of you. I was trying to like kick through your head so my foot would appear on your screen, but it didn't work.
Apparently, we have the HQ for state auto insurance, whatever that is. Mars Pet Care, Big Lots. You have Big Lots where you live? Used
These
to be
are all
Odd Lots.
no-name brands.
Odd Lots is a pretty big franchise, I think, but I think it might be a Midwest only thing.
I've heard
Safe
of
Light.
Big Lots.
Apparently, we have
It's not
the
big,
HQ for Abercrombie and Fitch. We have the HQ for them. So there you go. Didn't mention Wendy's on that list, but we do in fact have the corporate HQ for Wendy's.
I think Wendy's actually went downhill after Dave Thomas died.
It's possible. I mean, could you say the same about Colonel Sanders and KFC?
No, because KFC went downhill way before Colonel Sanders died.
It's true. I don't know if Colonel Sanders was even involved in KFC when he died.
No, they fucked him over bad. They like used their fancy lawyers to get him to agree to really unfavorable terms for his image, and just kept using it even after he like hated them. Wanted nothing more to do with them.
Yeah.
They also apparently don't have all the herbs and spices that they claim to have in their recipe. It's also not the original recipe.
Yeah, I can
It's
see that.
very dumbed down.
I admit, though, I still enjoy KFC every once in a while.
We're all gonna get sued when this goes up on YouTube, by the way.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Defamation.
I still like KFC every once in a while. You know, I mean, it's yet another one of those things where it's like hit and miss. You get it on a good day and it tastes pretty good. Get it on a bad day and it does not taste very good at all.
Much more location based in my experience than it is
I suppose so.
luck based.
I
The
suppose.
only thing I remotely enjoy from KFC is when they come out with like a sandwich, a spicy chicken sandwich that they don't always make.
You ever have one of the KFC Double Downs? The chicken sandwich that is
Probably,
made
but-
of chicken.
Oh no, that's stupid.
Kyle, have you heard of that? Have you heard of the good old American KFC Double Down?
No, I have not.
It is a chicken sandwich where instead of bread, they use chicken. So it is a chicken, and chicken sandwich with some stuff between.
What's the texture of it?
I mean, it's like fried chicken, I guess, and the chicken is breaded. It's breaded fried chicken.
It just sounds like you get greasy hands and then
Basically,
about it.
yeah, that's basically it.
Another thing about these zombies that talk, they're all virals, which means they're recently infected.
Yeah. Well, don't say anything about the less recently infected. Let Kyle figure that one out for himself.
You mean just the stupid slower zombies?
Yeah, exactly.
You've seen them. But yeah, that's also why they still talk. They're like partially turned. That's why they're fast too.
Man, I need more friggin' ow! I need more like stamina. Ow! Shit. I'm just gonna die. I actually need to AFK a minute. I need to find myself a safe house.
Does it only turn nighttime as like a part of the story?
Right now, it's part of the story, but eventually you get the option to use a safe house and sleep until night, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's
But right
also
now
a
it's
day-night cycle later.
yeah. I think that's only in the following, isn't it?
No,
I don't
it's here
remember.
too.
I will be right back. I will just leave this running because why not? You guys can talk amongst yourselves.
Okay. Knives are pretty bad.
You might be able to get a skill that makes them better in some way at some point. But in general, yeah, reach weapons are better.
I want to know where you get a two-handed sword from. Looks like a blueprint somewhere.
How do you know that even exists?
I was looking through the blueprints I have.
You were looking for the blueprints that you have?
Yeah, so I have the DLC, so and there's a two-handed sword as an ingredient.
Oh,
Hi, I'm back.
Welcome back.
yeah, I think the DLC is kind of OP in this game.
A little bit, yeah.
Especially since you get it right at the start. The only
Yeah,
thing
it's
really keeping it from being too OP is that you can't make a lot of this stuff right away because you have to have base items.
I feel like
Still pretty
my
OP though.
I feel like my bow and arrow is kind of OP because, as far as I know, you don't really get access to a bow and arrow in the game until like much later. But then again, I mean, you can find guns kind of scattered around every once in a while, so. Use my knife.
This... What the fuck was that?
Are you guys okay?
It had like a rocket launcher or something.
I pulled my old trick on Kyle.
Oops.
You know what my old trick is, right?
No.
Throwing things at Come on. There we
He
are.
didn't finish his thought. My old trick is throwing explosive things and then shooting them when they're next
Yes, that's what I was trying to say, and then I started attacking zombies and I just lost my train of thought. liking this knife that I found. It's pretty good.
Al just got done saying that knives suck.
Oh no, I'm down. They're less useful because they push the zombies back a little less, or they don't like stagger the zombies.
Oh shit.
Thank you.
It's not even a stagger, it's just a range.
Yeah. I've got some skills. Agility. Reduces fall damage by half. I think maybe that might be good to get.
Or don't fall.
Here we go. Now I can get a power attack. Or I could lose less durability when using weapons.
The one I took.
Yeah, that might be better for now, and then I'll get a power attack later. So I've been watching a show. I'm only a few episodes in, but it's pretty good. It's called Counterpart, starring J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it. I'm only up to like the 4th or 5th episode. But in case people want to know what it is, basically the sci-fi conceit is that there are two parallel worlds that were created a few years ago, like 30 years ago, and there's some kind of weird like Cold War going on between them. Basically, a lot of spy action going on between them. And J.K. Simmons plays two characters. One of them is like a very boring salaryman kind of guy, and the other is basically a spy, basically like an agent, a secret agent guy. And yeah, it's pretty good. Of course, it's hard to go wrong with J.K. Simmons.
I watched the last season of The Boys.
Oh yeah? Have you been enjoying The Boys?
Pretty good, yeah.
I have not. I don't know.
Well,
I
you
don't know.
enjoy it.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. The problem is, it's not. It doesn't interest me, I guess. Something about it like turns me off. Just the concept.
First season was pretty good. The second season I didn't like nearly as much.
I guess it's that. So as someone who follows along with not just movies and TV, but you know, some of the comics and stuff, I've seen. I mean, The Boys is a comic. But I've seen a lot of the whole. They're superheroes, but they're assholes. Like, and it's not really something that I'm into, I guess. I don't like thinking of superheroes as being assholes. And sometimes it feels like it's a bit overdone, even though it's not in like the TV space. But I feel like it kind of is in the other media space.
I think
It
it's
is a bit
good
strange.
in small doses. Or has the potential to be.
Yeah.
So the first season was pretty good, although it was a little distasteful For thematic reasons. And just like you said. The second season kind of sucked.
Oh, miss. I mean, I'm also kind of like, so many people want to depict someone like Superman as being like this uncaring god, and I'm like, that's not really ever how Superman was supposed to be. Like, I don't know why.
SuperDickory.com.
Yes, I have. The thing is, I know it feels like a trend more than an actual like interesting idea. It feels like people are just kind of jumping onto it because it's different and not because it's actually good. I guess so. It's more like specifically people like to think of Superman as an uncaring god akin to Zeus or or like one of the shitty like Greek gods, and there's a lot of comparison that people make between the Justice League and like the Greek or Roman gods, and Superman was always supposed to be
too.
Yeah, it is intentional depending on who's writing, but I feel like Superman was always meant to be more of a, I mean, he's an idealistic farm boy. Like he grew up in fucking like Kansas, being raised by farmers. Like I can't see him being that way based on what his character background is. It's like people are trying to change him to fit their own image instead of just accepting the character for what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, that's kind of why the Superman movies have sucked too, because he's just causing massive havoc and doesn't give a shit. When really his character should be going out of his way not to do that. It's like a big part of the point of the character in the first place. Did one of you guys find this zombie statue in a box?
I've found something in a box. I can't remember.
This box was open with a zombie statue in it, so if you don't have it, you should come here. If you already found it, then you should come here.
Where are you?
Where you are.
Look for me on the map.
Look to the east on the dawn of the third day. Oops. Let's fall down here. Oh yeah, in this box? Yeah, I found one in here. There's one, I found one in like a,
quite far away.
there's one that was like in a half-open drawer that you couldn't actually see in, but if you use your survivor sense, you can see that there's a thing in there.
Yeah. What's the button for survivor sense again?
Q.
Yeah. We're going to talk about some mild spoilers for the boys.
That's fine, I don't care.
Mild spoiler warning for the boys. Kyle, you remember the second season, right?
Not really, but sure, go ahead.
Do you remember that stupid girl power scene?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Do you think they were making fun of girl power? Or
I
do you
think they were making fun of it, yeah.
I'm not sure about that.
They were
I
definitely making fun of it.
I think they were trying to appear to be making fun of it. Maybe.
I don't know. The third season had this arc that was so like on the nose, and
Yeah,
I was cringing the entire time because it was so
yeah, you'd have to be a
visceral.
fan of cringe content to like it. And
It was
it
also
was
like a really harsh commentary. Like I couldn't imagine anyone coming away from that thinking like, oh, yeah, it's a good thing this is happening. Because it's just how brutal it was.
I
Like
mean
the whole arc of
when they beat up that chick, the girl power moment.
No, I'm speaking about something in the third season.
Oh well, yeah, I haven't seen that.
No, okay.
I gave up on the show after the second season.
I don't think they're trying to do anything like the way you're saying it. I think they're actually making fun of stuff. Like really making fun of stuff. Like that was satire, like for sure.
If it was satire, it was bad satire. Because it was so on the nose. It was like getting punched in the face. And maybe people like that kind of satire. I don't.
Yeah, there is some on the nose moments, but there's also some like really subtle stuff that goes on for quite a while, and it's like really painful if you've been paying any attention to that sort of thing. Especially in the third season, there's a really long arc with A Train, and it's just like, Jesus, this is almost too much. Like even I would say that's like too much. Like anti-woke stuff, just really bad. Like I'm surprised they got away with putting it in the show, to be honest.
Maybe that's another reason I'm not super into The Boys, is because one of the things that bothers me about modern comics, really comics for the last 20 years, if not more, a lot of them tend to go for the straight up like shock value of like shocking things happening in order to sell comic books, instead of actually relying on, you know, good writing and good story. And there's just like too much of it. It just turns me off.
That was definitely a big thing even in the first season, which I thought was pretty good.
It's consistent, at least. Like you don't ever expect it not to happen.
Jesus, I can't get this fucking lock.
I mean, it goes both ways, doesn't it?
Alright, someone else want to try this lock? Because I can't fucking do it.
Yeah, I was doing that.
Watch your back. Nobody here, though. I opened this trunk of this police car over here, too.
Another thing that I didn't like about that scene was that stupid trope where someone is like, no, I'm not going to help you, and then later they just show up to help. And it's like triumphant because they like changed their mind and they're doing the right thing now. Even though there was really no reason to refuse help in the first place, and also no reason to change their mind and suddenly come help.
I don't know, it was like a parody scene.
I can see that being the case. I'm just saying that if it's satire and parody, then I don't think it's good. Like, it's kind of like making something shitty ironically.
But then they pan out and there's all the cameras and stuff. I don't know. I don't know, I find it quite funny. And they do that a lot anyway, like they pan out and it's like cameras. Like they have another on the nose in season 3, if you don't mind spoilers. Where
I'm probably not gonna watch it anyway.
Oh, okay, the A train's doing all this like BLM stuff, and then there's like a scene where he's having a conversation with someone, telling them to say sorry and that, and then it's like, well, it's a parody of the whole Pepsi, you know, the Pepsi advert thing.
Remember a Pepsi thing?
Don't you remember the Pepsi controversy?
No.
No. Enlighten us.
I imagine for the context, it was just a super woke corporate ad.
There's nothing in here? I think I've been
So I
in
had to
this
go out
exact
there.
same clinic like 5 times. I have unspent skill points. Oh, joy. Drop kick does more damage. Yes, I think so. Jesus Christ. Wow, it really sends him flying. I guess it not just does more damage, it does more distance too. Yes. Oh, I've been here before. Who's like reboarding up these doors?
Wonder if Lost Check is coming or not.
Yeah, well, you know, I was thinking an hour, maybe 2. As long as we keep the conversation going, it's not going to be that bad. What else? What else is there to talk about? Any video games you guys are looking forward to in the near future?
Not really.
They don't make good video games anymore.
It's true. For the most part. Some video games are good sometimes. I keep on coming into like the exact same place, and I don't remember that I've been there until I actually am there. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I was here like 2 minutes ago. Nice. Got a hard locker open.
Is Stomp any good?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know those million times when a zombie has been down on the ground and you wanted to just be able to finish them off instantly?
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
Hey,
What level are you
are you?
in various things?
Uh, nine, 6, and 4.
You're 9 survivor?
9 power level.
Oh, okay. Still pretty high. I'm guessing I need to just, like, make more things in order to get more survivor levels.
Oh, is that really what it is?
I can look it up.
I think Survivor is general.
No, I'm pretty sure there's a way to,
Or it might be
grind it.
quests.
I'll look it up. Let's see. Survivor skills. Complete quests, rescue survivors, participate in challenges, do night stuff, and deliver drops. That's it. Alright, so yeah, there's no way to grind it really. Unless
Oh,
we
I
start doing
was
other stuff.
right.
Even a broken watch is right twice a day, Craig. So there. What a mean thing to say. I'm sorry.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. We have a lot of loot now. I wonder if there is a way to get specific weapons more than just finding them. Look this up. While I'm on the Dying Light wiki.
I think you have to find them, get them from the quartermaster, or purchase them.
This wiki is not very good. There's like barely anything here.
The head stomp seems kind of OP.
Yeah. Once you get the head stomp, it's really easy to kill things. Weapons, Dying Light wiki. Weapons, Dying Light. Weapon types, melee weapons. I think you just have to find them. Trivia about knives. Did you know that in real life, knives have various purposes? They serve as tools, utensils, and weapons? Did you know this? I had no idea. I had no idea. Thanks, Dying Light Wiki.
I thought they had no purpose other than...
Did you know? You know that knives
weapons.
exist in real life? Did you know that?
Do you know that the concept of knives wasn't invented solely for this game?
You know the concept of knives was only invented in the 1980s when video games were beginning to get popular? Oh, I'm back here. It's like you hear an NPC going like, "Hey." I didn't realize I was here at a main story area.
Me neither. I went inside without really. There's a merchant up there though.
Where are you? I don't know where you are.
I mean, in the main story.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that banner on the building says thank you for 7 years.
Jesus, are you dead yet? Just die, please. Just die. Thank you. Jesus Christ. My dropkick is ridiculous right now.
What's your power level?
Over
Hold
9,000.
on. Let me kill this guy real quick. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come get me. Come on. Come on, come get me. I missed. I missed the stupid spikes. Just die. Please, just die. My power level just leveled up. My power level is 7. I'm at 4 survivor, 7 agility, 7 power. Where's Stomp at?
Level 9, I think.
Okay. Oh, there it is, yeah. I'm gonna get... I guess I'll get power attack. Oops. Power attack is a little bit weird timing-wise. Like you hold it, but then when you release the button, it still takes like a couple of seconds for you to actually attack. The zombie bit me. Achievement progress. This is Haran. 60 out of 100. I think I need to dropkick 40 more zombies.
You can just kick them. It's kicking them like off a roof or something.
Oh. Well, with my new dropkick, I can kick a lot of zombies off a lot of roofs.
Why am I blacking out?
You're running too much.
Just started running. You're out of shape, Kyle.
I know.
Yeah, but I wasn't talking to you.